want to have a successful year, everything you do each day is what determines the year you have. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nana. I'm Nana Scott. I'm on this journey to become the best version of myself, and every tip, every trick that I've learned, the goal is to pass it down to the next woman, hoping that she'll take it and implement it into her life to become the best version of herself. And if you find any of my content helpful, please go ahead and subscribe and share to another woman you think could benefit from these videos. Again, I thank you so much for all the love and support, and thank you for being here. When I said 2024 was going to be one of our best year yet, I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set realistic goals and how to achieve them so that you can become the best version of yourself this year. Let's talk goals versus systems. You can't have one without the other. So the goal is the destination. The goal is what you want to achieve. The goal is where you want to be. The systems is the process to get to that goal. The things that you need to do every single day to get to that goal. Does that make sense? You cannot have goals without systems. And that's the reason why a lot of us are just going through the motions every single day, every single year. We want to be this, we want to achieve this, but we never get to do that because we have goals. We have these big goals without systems. Let me give you an example because I really want my ladies to understand what I'm saying here. A lot of us are creating goals, right? Let's say the goal is you want to lose weight because we all want to lose weight. I don't know any woman that don't want to lose weight. Even when you look perfect, you want to lose weight. So let's say the goal is to lose weight. That's the goal. Everyone has this goal, but the systems is what everyone is missing. What steps are you taking every single day? What plan do you have in place to achieve this goal? So you're not losing the weight because you have a goal without systems. But that's why I'm here. That is why I created this video, because not only am I going to teach you how to set realistic goals, I'm going to teach you how to put systems in place to achieve those goals. How do we set realistic goals? Let's get into it. The first step to setting realistic goals: take a moment, take a deep breath, and just clear your mind and think. What is it that I want from the world? What is it that I'm asking God for? What do I want out of 2024? By the end of the year, where do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Really think about it. Take a moment and really think about it. Make sure that whatever it is you're thinking about, it's something realistic, based on your lifestyle, based on your environment. What do I want for myself? Take some time and just sit with yourself. What am I asking God for? Once you have some ideas in mind, this is how I do it. This is what works for me. I like to break it down. I always say 3 goals for the year. Try to accomplish 3 things, nothing more, because you don't want to overcommit. Life happens. There are going to be times where you're going to be focused on what life throws at you to where you won't have time to focus on those goals. Life happens. Let's be realistic here. So focus on 3 things. What I do, what works for me, is I think of my health and wellness. That's goal 1. What do I want to achieve when it comes to my overall health? The second thing is my financial wellness. How much money do I want in my bank? Where do I want to be financially by the end of the year? And then the third thing for me, and the third thing could be anything you want. The third thing for me is my career and business. Where do I see myself as a nurse? Where do I see my business? So those are the 3 things for me, and that's how it works. I break it down into 3 steps and I create 3 goals. First thing, health and wellness. Second thing, financial wellness. Third thing, career and business. So think of 3 things in your life that you would want to achieve this year. And then write it down, because I will never stop talking about writing things down. If you've been watching my videos for a long time now, you already have a book. You already have a planner. You already have a journal. The girls have their journals. The girls are thriving. The girls are becoming the best versions of themselves because what? They have their journal. So write it down. First thing first, you think of what you want, you create those 3 goals, and then you write it down, because you're not going anywhere without writing things down. When you have things in your head that you want to accomplish, it's great. You're able to think of something. Congratulations. It's in your head and it stays in your head until you can put pen to paper. Until you can actually write that thing down, it stays in your head. When you write things down, it becomes more realistic. It's like, oh wow, okay, I took it from my mind and now it's on paper. This can happen for me because you're seeing it now. So write it down. Step 1, come up with 3 things that you want to achieve this year and then write it down. So we have this. We're good. We're showing up now. Let's put a system in place to achieve these goals. Because if you think we're going to just write this down and go about our business and wing it every single day, no. Girl, every single day you wake up, everything you do is with purpose now, because you have systems in place, because you're becoming a better version of yourself, because you're doing things differently. Those goals that you've been wanting to achieve every year and it didn't happen, it's a new year and you got me. So you're good. The thing about systems, and that's the hardest thing for a lot of us, you actually now have to do the work. You actually now have to become a better version of yourself, because you're asking for something you've never had before. You're trying to achieve something. You're trying to become something. You have to shed skin. And most times it's uncomfortable. So a lot of people don't want to do it because, I have to step out of my comfort zone to do this in order to get this. If you want to achieve these goals, if you want to become something better, you have to step out of your comfort zone. And that's where systems comes in. That's why we all have goals, but we're not achieving these goals because no one wants to put in the work. No one wants to put the systems in place. No one wants to show up for themselves every single day because it's too hard. So the first thing is to educate yourself. You want to achieve this. How can I achieve this? Because you don't know everything. For some time, I thought I knew everything. I'm not sure why I thought that. But the more you educate yourself, the more you realize that, oh my God, I know nothing at all. You have to educate yourself. You have to start reading more books. Get a role model. Start following their footsteps. What are they doing? How did they get here? What steps did they implement every single day to get to where they got to? And how can I do the same thing? Read more books. You cannot start something. You cannot get into something without the knowledge. A lot of us don't want to learn anymore. Once you get done with school, everyone thinks, okay, that's it. You got to start opening books. One of my goals this year is to fix my injured hip, right? So I don't know how to do that. I need to reach out to my doctor. I need the knowledge from my doctor. I need to start opening books and start reading. I need to start watching videos of what kind of exercises I need to start implementing, what kind of foods I need to start taking, the vitamins I need to start adding to my life. That's something that I need to go out and research because I don't know. So if you want to achieve your goals, if you want to elevate, if you want to become the best version of yourself, baby girl, you better start educating yourself. We've created 3 goals that we want to achieve for the year. We've been realistic about those goals, right? Based on our lifestyles and our jobs and all of that good stuff. We wrote it down. So now it's a little more realistic because it's on paper. We've educated ourselves. How are we going to do this? What steps do we need to start implementing every single day to get us to reach that goal? Congratulations. Now, this is the thing. A planner. Okay, we've talked about this, right? You have to break it down now. Because when you focus on the long-term goal, chances are it's going to be overwhelming. So this is what I do. I have my 3 main goals that I need to accomplish for the year. I can't just focus on those goals. I have to be realistic, so I break it down. What I do is I have a weekly planner. This is gold. By the way, if you've seen all of my videos, I've always talked about, having a planner and writing things down, the importance of that. And this is my holy grail. I go to this planner all the time. What I am doing though, I am working on creating a planner for all of you ladies to help you be productive, to help you, achieve your goals. If that is something you're interested in, if you want me to come up with something dope for us ladies, let me know in the comments below. But until I can create that planner, this is what I'm working on. This is the planner that I use. I love this planner, but I know that I can do better. There's a lot of things that is missing from this planner that I feel like, oh my God, if I had this, this would make me do better. If I had this, this will help me achieve my goals better. So when I work on my planner, those are the things I'm looking to implement. This is the planner that I use. I'm going to put the link down below. I don't work with them anyway, but I love their planner. So I'm always putting you guys on game. So I focus on 1 week at a time. In this planner, it has the weekly focus, and then I'll pretty much just put down the things that I want to focus on. It has top priority, low priority, and follow-ups. What I'll do is I'll break it down. I'll put for top priority, I'll put health and wellness, and then one goal that I want to achieve for that week. And then I'll put financial wellness, one thing that I need to do for that. And then the third thing would be for me is business, career, my job and my business. What goal do I want to achieve for that? So I'm only focusing on something that's possible to accomplish for that week, right? I can't fix my hip in a week, but I can take little steps to get me to the overall goal, which is to fix and heal my hip by the end of the year. So your goal is, let's say again, your goal is weight loss. What are you going to do health and wellness wise? It could be walking 10,000 steps every single day this week. It could be drinking a gallon of water 3 times a week. You're breaking it down. You're making it more realistic so that if you're constantly and being consistent and showing up for yourself every single day, you're definitely going to reach that goal by the end of the year. Once you have your weekly goal, right? We got to break it down again. And again, this is what works for me. I'm only telling you what I do and what works for me. I have to break it down again because now it's not just the week that I'm focusing on. We know that we can't focus on just the year. We can't focus on just the week either. Every single day now is what you really got to be focusing on. So then I break it down again. And then for me is I have my phone. This one, because if I'm being honest, I can't be going everywhere with my planner, right? I just can't. But I need to have my phone with me. So I have an app on my phone. And I'll put down the app below. I've done that before too, but I'll do it again. I have an app on my phone and it's on my home screen. My to-do list is on my home screen. So the moment my phone is closed and I put it on, the first thing that I see, girl, what you need to do today, what you need to accomplish today is the first thing on my screen. And you have no idea how great that is for me because if it's out of sight, it's out of my mind. There are times where I always have to put on my to-do list to see a patient. Like today I have to see a patient. If I didn't have that on my to-do list, girl, that man will be sitting there waiting for me and I will not show up because there's so much going on. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning after talking to God, I open my phone and then I create my to-do list, the things that I need to achieve for the day. I never overcommit. I never overdo it. One thing I've learned, there are times where I would have like 6 to 10, 12 things on my to-do list and then I get overwhelmed and I know myself enough to know that I don't function, I don't thrive that way. So I put the most that I put on my to-do list every day is 4 things max, nothing else. Everything else, if I have to do it, I just have to do it, but it's not a priority if it's not on my to-do list. What happens now that this is filled out? I have a direction. I have a goal for the day. I know what I need to achieve. And the moment I'm done, girl, I check it off. For me, it's just like I can do whatever I want because I've already shown up for myself. I already came through. I'm closer to my dreams. I'm closer to my goals because I showed up for myself. So this is my step. Let me break it down to you again. I have my notebook. I write down my 3 things that I want to achieve for the year. Health and wellness, financial wellness, business/career. Goes in here. Now I have a focus for the year. Step 2, I have my weekly planner. The things that I need to do each week to get me to this goal. Every single thing I need to do each week, I write it down here. Then I have my daily planner. The things that I need to do each day, every single day to get me to reaching this weekly goal. Because I know that in order to get to this weekly goal, I need to focus on what I do every single day. In order to get to this yearly goal, I need to focus on what I'm doing each week. Do you get that? This is how this is the system. This is what works. You have to make sure that these things are written down. Every single day you wake up, that is the gift. Like I said before, take advantage of that because if you want to have a successful year, everything you do each day is what determines the year you have. Something I want to tell you when it comes to creating systems, when it comes to achieving your goals, something you need to know. You have to surround yourself with people that are in alignment with your goals. Let me tell you. I've said this in so many videos. The people you surround yourself with every day determines the life you live. And that's facts, okay? If, again, the goal is to lose weight, right? But you're surrounded by people that don't give a damn about themselves, that don't give a damn about their health. They don't care how they look. They're constantly eating junk and filling themselves with all negativity, right? They don't care to exercise. They don't care to take vitamins and drink water. They don't care to have a good night's sleep. They don't care about those things. Those are the people you're surrounded with every single day. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to start doing the same things again. But if you're around people that are constantly showing up for themselves, people that are in the gym, people that are prioritizing their health, people that are eating good, what do you think is going to happen? If that's what you're seeing all the time, you're going to start moving accordingly. Remember what Nana said. Surround yourself with people that are in alignment with your goals. Another thing, girl, you got to prioritize your health. You got to prioritize your health. Health is wealth. I know you have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of people you have to take care of, but you cannot pour from an empty cup. Someone asked me, how do you achieve your goals? And I have to say, you have to remember your why. but you have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. If you create goals that you don't really care for, if you want to be like someone else, if you want to live the life that someone else is living, if you don't really care for it because life is going to hit you, if you don't care to wake up and go through the pain, if you don't care to show up for yourself every single day because you're feeling sad or because you don't feel good, then you don't really want it and you're not going to achieve it. No matter how many books you've read, no matter how many videos you've watched, no one can make you achieve anything. You have to want to achieve it. You have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. That is the only way you're going to succeed. So how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to become the best version of yourself? That is it for this video, my loves. I hope that this video is able to help you set realistic goals, and I hope it's able to help you put systems in place each and every day to become the best version of yourself. I want you to remember that nothing you want in this world is out of reach for you. But girl, like I said, and I'll continue to say, it starts with you first. You've got to put in the work. You've got to create a game plan, and you've got to trust God. So 2 things. Down below, let me know if you're interested in me coming up with a planner for us girls. And second thing, what goal do you have? I just want to know one goal. My first goal is, to fix my injured hip. What's one goal that you have for yourself? Again, I thank you all so much for the love. Thank you for the support. I'm so grateful to have sisters. I'm so grateful to have a community where we just get to grow together. And I can't wait to see you in the next video.